Sari-sari stores are so popular that you might run into one in every street corner. They have become a common way for Filipinos to start their own small businesses. And this software company hopes to empower the people behind these stores through a mobile platform. Let's speak now to Packworks co-founder Ibba Bernardo. Ibba, great to have you with us on The Final Word. Sari-sari stores are often managed and run on pen and paper ledgers. How are you planning to innovate the way they do business?
Well, it's pretty simple. We've created a platform, a super app that helps not just the Sari-sari store, but everybody in that ecosystem, from the baksakan to the distributor to the brand.
Wow, it's the whole supply chain, and many consumers still want to buy, of course, Ibba, their daily necessities from a nearby Sari-sari store rather than go to big supermarkets. What are the specific tools in this app for Sari-sari store owners and the supply chain?
So for the small Sari-sari store, we have a platform that provides loyalty, rewards, points. Basically, they get better value for their peso. What you can see in the video is our app, which is for the bigger Sari-sari stores. These are called baksakans, minsan wholesalers. Sila yung pinaka-successful, the most successful Sari-sari store in a 3-kilometer radius. We have a full-blown enterprise solution for them. And those are the ones that are really heavily reliant on pen and paper. Because of this, we now have an app for distributors who can target where the demand is. Because before they would spend a lot of time, waste gasoline, they have these trucks, and really not understand where the demand is. And then finally, for the brand, the manufacturers, the big guys, we provide tremendous amounts of data so they can triangulate where the promo should go, where they're out of stock, how they're doing.
So whether it's a small Sari-sari store, a large Sari-sari store, Ibba, by how much would the cost be reduced with this application?
So what happens is, I don't have an exact number on how much the costs are reduced, but I do know how much we improve their sales. So based on a study by one of our customers, our brand customers, versus stores in their network that don't use our app versus those that do, we've increased sales from anywhere from 34 to 51%.
Well, that's really great news, especially during these challenging times with higher prices. And with how many stores are you hoping to partner with in the country?
Right now, we're at around 170,000 stores. It's a closed beta, which means we only onboard the stores that are in the network of our brand principals. But by the end of the year, we're on track to hit around 250,000.
And how does a Sari-sari store sign up? And how do you get the information to them? All of these hundreds of thousands of stores.
So we've got great partners with our brands. No, we have what we call our negative coca strategy, wherein it is really our brand partners who have armies of people on the ground who do the training and onboarding of the stores. And then we are building that capability as well, which is why we'll be coming out of a closed beta of 170,000 stores at the end of the year, wherein any store, any Sari-sari store, any bigger Sari-sari store, superstore we call them, can download the app.
And I'd like to congratulate you, Ibba. Packworks has been able to raise $2 million US. I think that's about 112 million pesos to fund this mobile platform. What attracted investors to your concept?
So we have a lot of great partners. I call them partners, but they're investors. For example, our lead investor, Fast and CVC. Fast is one of the largest third-party logistics companies in the country. They were attracted by our depth of experience and understanding of the FMCG distribution landscape and technology. And then we've got ADB Ventures. We're the first investee of ADB Ventures in the country. They were attracted to us because of our environmental and
Yeah.
gender impact. 75% of our store owners are women, and because there are efficiencies being brought about by our app, there's a lower carbon footprint.
Correct. So Ibba, you are increasing the sales of Sari-sari stores by 30%. But about on your end and for your investors, where's the revenue model? How do you make money?
That's a great question. So the revenue model is pretty straightforward. The 30% that we add to the existing revenue of the Sari-sari store, we have a small platform fee.
And how many percent is that?
It really depends because, like you said, there are small Sari-sari stores, there are bigger Sari-sari stores. It can range anywhere from 1 to 4%, depending then on if we channel the fulfillment to existing distributors and so on and so forth. Aside from that, we'll be launching something very soon called Sari.IQ, which is a subscription basis data platform that will allow brands to understand the market.
Congratulations, Ibba, on the success of this startup. Packworks co-founder, Ibba Bernardo.